Hello there. Investing in Nigeria can be a very lucrative way of growing your wealth. There are so many options out there, from the stock market to real estate and the fixed income markets. I'm going to take you through all the various options available to you and make a recommendation at the end of this video. When you know more, stick with me till the end. The first option we have available is the stock market. Are you aware that the Nigerian Stock Exchange is the third largest stock exchange in the whole of Africa? That means that if you're doing business in Nigeria and in the stock exchange, you are investing with the big boys. Now, how do you invest in the stock market? What it essentially means is that you go through your stockbroker, you make orders to buy shares at a low price and you sell at a higher price. But beyond just getting good capital appreciation from investing in shares, you could also get dividend income if you invest in dividend paying companies. So therefore, investing in the stock market can be extremely lucrative because you can get income not just from capital appreciation, you can also get income from dividends on a passive basis. Another option is fixed income securities. Now, what are fixed income securities, you may ask? Fixed income securities are essentially investments like government bonds, treasury bills, and euro bonds. Now, the advantage of fixed income securities is that they are less risky than stocks, right? But the disadvantage is that they offer less returns than what you get in the stock markets. So it all depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for less risk? Then go for fixed income. Are you looking for higher returns? Then go for the stock markets. It also depends on your each category. For the older people, I would typically advise you go for less risky investments like fixed income securities. In Nigeria, you could get yields on fixed income securities ranging between approximately 3% to about 12 to 13%. Depending on the type of instruments, the tenor of the instruments, and so on and so forth. The third option is agriculture. So what exactly is agriculture and how can we participate in the agricultural sector? Agriculture essentially involves farming. Either you're farming on land or you own a fish pond or something similar. Now, investing in the agricultural space in Nigeria is extremely lucrative. Are you aware that the Nigerian agricultural space employs up to 60% of the labor force in Nigeria? So it's a very big market and there are so many opportunities. Now, how do you do this? You can either go into farming yourself if you have the skills and the experience, get the farmland, go into the farming yourself, get the tools, cultivate, and earn a return of that. Or you can invest indirectly by getting a farmer or an agricultural firm to invest to do the cultivation for you. You do the investments, you put down the money, and over a period of time, it generates returns for you. Now, you have to be careful. If you are giving someone else your money to invest in farming on your behalf, you have to be careful that the person is trustworthy and that the company or the person has good integrity. Because you could lose your money if you invest in a company with that lacks integrity. And remember that it is largely an unregulated industry. So essentially, I would advise that if you're going to go into the agri space, you have to conduct extensive due diligence so you don't fall prey to fraudsters. The last option is real estate. Real estate is one of the biggest investment classes right now in the country. Nigeria has a very large population and growing. That means that there will continually be demand for housing. As a matter of fact, it is estimated that we have a 22 million housing need gap in the country. What that tells you is that as long as you put your money in real estate, the assets that you invest in is likely to continue to increase. Why? Because there is consistent demand for the products. Real estate is one area which you can earn both on the capital appreciation side, and you can also earn on the passive income side. How do you earn on capital appreciation? You buy into a property, whether land or a building, and with the building over a couple of years, 2 years, 3 years, I can almost guarantee you that that land or building would have appreciated in value. Second way to earn in real estate is through passive income. How do you do that? There are several ways. You can either use the building you've invested in as a short let option, meaning you rent it out on short let, or you could do the annual lease, or you could use the building for car lease rental, or you could rent it out, you could lease it out to selling doing a Greek business. There are several ways through which you can earn money through real estate. Real estate is one of the areas in Nigeria where people have made significant income in this country. So out of all the various investment options that I've listed, there is one in particular I would like to recommend, and that is real estate. Why do you think I will be recommending real estate? There are several reasons. Real estate, to me, offers the highest risk-adjusted returns to the investor. Emphasis on the word risk-adjusted. Now, the stock market offers higher returns, but it is enough riskier than real estate. Real estate is not as risky as some other asset classes like the stock market, for instance, or like the agri space. The next important thing when you're doing the real estate investment is that you ensure you do comprehensive due diligence, invest with a trusted company, and ensure that you know what you're doing before you go into it. But if you don't decide to go into real estate, it offers significant benefits. It can offer a hedge against inflation. It can offer high returns, both on the capital appreciation side and on the passive income side. It can also be used as collateral. For instance, you want to take a loan. When you apply for a visa, the visa officer sometimes require that you own some real estate in your own country. There are significant benefits, there are significant uses of real estate. And you can even decide to invest by yourself to live with. Right? So that's essentially why I'm recommending real estate as the number one choice for investments. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've been able to get some value from this. If you'd like to know more about investing, different options, different asset classes, please do not hesitate to put a comment, send me a DM, call me on the number displayed on your screen, and I'll be more than glad to put you through. Thank you very much. See you some other time.